And the big story in Action News is the nail-biting drive for commuters during tonight's rush hour. Drivers ended up with flat tires on the side of the road when nails ended up on the Schuylkill Expressway. Action News reporter Caroline Goggin live at the State Police Barracks in Winfield Heights, and she talked with drivers dealing with the damage. Caroline.
Yeah, Rick, we also had a chance to speak with Pennsylvania State Police tonight, and they tell us that they were the ones to receive the first call from those drivers about these nails all over I-76 this evening. Those drivers said that they were stranded waiting for AAA or for a tow truck.
That was definitely the scariest place I've had car trouble.
In the middle of rush hour on the Schuylkill Expressway, it was a disaster for some drivers.
I was on 76, so I couldn't hit my brakes or swerve out of the way, so I went over it, and then after that, I noticed that there were cars pulled along the side of the highway, and I noticed my tire pressure was going down, so I joined them.
Nakoa Salno was one of several drivers stranded on the shoulder on the westbound lanes of 76 near Montgomery Drive. Pennsylvania State Police tell us around 5 o'clock tonight, a load of nails fell off a truck, spilling onto the highway.
It was a lot. I could tell it was across the roadway. Kind of thing.
State police say as many as 15 cars were damaged. Several lanes of the highway were shut down as several state troopers spent almost an hour cleaning up the mess.
This seems like a freak accident.
Jana Tidwell with AAA says they prioritize service calls from members stuck on major highways like 76. And that's exactly what they had to do tonight.
We sent a light service truck out upon the first member call on I-76. But the calls kept coming, and we did have a handful of calls where our technician went out and he was changing tire after tire after tire.
It seemed like everyone was just getting flaps kind of across the board.
Salna says she didn't have a spare in her car, so this video captures crews responding to tow it off the highway as she was just trying to get home from work.
Tow truck driver did mention that he'd be looping back around to help other people.
Now, AAA says something that we can all learn from this situation is check your car to make sure you have a spare tire. Tidwell tells me that a lot of these car manufacturers, they're not including a spare tire in some of their newer models, and that's really something you're going to want to know if you end up in a situation like this one. We're live tonight outside the State Police Barracks in Winfield Heights. I'm Caroline Goggin, Channel 6 Action News. Rick.
All right, Caroline, thank you.